However, we started this a long time ago. I was going through videos I'm making for you guys and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I haven't finished Call of Cthulhu. It's been forever. I've completely forgotten about it. So, what perfect time to catch back up with the game. And now we've got perfect green ambient lighting for those Call of Cthulhu vibes. Last we left off, we had just found one of the creepy eldritch horrors. This game's a little bit slower paced, so, you know, get yourself some coffee, get yourself some tea, and settle in as we investigate what the fuck is going on with the Hawkins, and drink loads and loads of whiskey because we're a grizzled old detective, and that always helps. The green light is really adding to it for me. I don't know what it's doing for you guys. We're still quite early on, by the way, for anyone joining us. I think there's about 14 chapters in this game, and we're on chapter 3. Essentially, there's been some big fire. We don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it has. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe, you know, it has something to do with Cthulhu. Possibly.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Here we are.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester? I'm not good enough at rizzing. I can't ask that question. You're the first to talk about Winchester.
Your partner,
Like, supernatural.
warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum, I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like his son to him.
He looks like he's chewing
Day of
gum.
the fire, he lost his
And
whole
he has
family.
like way too many teeth
So he's
at
got
the
nowhere
same
to go.
time.
And as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over. Is there anything else you want to ask me, or do you want to go up there?
Nah, I'm gonna ask you loads of things. You know the place very
You're
well.
the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes, if something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Anything I should be
I
wary
prefer
of?
to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
Wise attitude, but apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, okay. Place is falling. I'm gonna get all the information I
believe
can
the
out of him.
fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Arrival of first settlers, and if it's the
You've already
1940s
begun
now,
to
yeah,
nose
that's
around it,
still
would seem.
quite a few
So,
years
since
old.
you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money.
I love how I'm pretending that I know
wager
stuff
it
about
was
American
Charles
history. I
Hawkins'
absolutely do not.
travel. Let's go up there, unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
Alexander, come
I'll go
back
with
to
you.
sleep.
If only to reassure Silas.
I have an early meeting out of
Why
town.
not? You can help.
I haven't even
Right.
watched Hamilton, I just know that
Let's
for the
go.
meme. Alright, cool. I don't know why I'm looking around like I'm gonna find secrets or anything. This is clearly a tree. You know, this game came out like 10 plus years ago. There's nothing much it's gonna tell me. He's going that way, but I'm gonna be rebellious. I'm gonna go this way. Because if I know anything about games, if there's somewhere that you can explore, there's probably something to find. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Fucking... Or not. Oi! What did I say? Small wooden whale. A figure of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
See? Found herself a clue. And there's someone living here in this little cabin here. Now, the lighthouse is over there, so I wonder if it's to do with the lighthouse. All I know is this place is discerningly a lot
Recently
creepier.
fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
So this is discerningly creepier than the town was. The town was just kind of foggy and, you know, coastal town. But this, something smells fishy around here, if you know what I'm saying. That's a nice statue. Yes. No, investigate it. Yeah.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too
1693.
recent.
Yeah, that. What is that? Is that kind of architecture? Is that? It's not 1940s because we're in the 1940s, but it is giving that like mid-century kind of vibe. Can I go up to the house before going to this guy? Yeah, let's see. No, I should go with him. I feel like if I go up to the house, then everything's gonna start kicking off. Hello. Let's have a look here. Someone's flowers, so fairly recent.
Poor kid.
1924, 20 years ago? Also 20 years
Someone
ago.
must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
So I'm sitting here thinking, which way round does it go? Because Hawkins is the town in Stranger Things. And Vecna and all of that is all very sort of cosmic eldritch horror. And I'm like, is this referencing Stranger Things, or is Stranger Things referencing eldritch horror? Probably not this game specifically. It's probably Stranger Things referencing eldritch, isn't it? Someone desecrated one of the graves.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Such a strange final
Why were they
resting
buried
place.
here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Alright,
Let's
I've
go
seen
to the
enough for now.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
That's the first thing I thought. All of these flowers are fresh. Someone's been here relatively recently. Right. We'll leave the cop over there and we'll have a look ourselves. Which sounds better, to be completely honest. Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hello to you too, sir?
You're trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy,
Oh,
sir.
shit, it's Silas.
All right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa!
Easy, I'm a detective.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Okay. Okay. I work for
Sarah
Steve
Hawkins'
Webster.
father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Yeah, if we grabbed the axe, I don't think that would have gone well.
I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Great.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic
cool.
accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No, that's gonna get me. That's gonna get me fucked. You want to get
The
rid of me?
sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that.
It's made my
But I have a
keyboard green
better
too.
idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
See, that's gonna slow the pacing of the game.
What are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen.
Paintings came from
Better
here.
safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Means there's something freaky inside the mansion.
Then I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn.
Well, we got out of that unscathed, which is good. So the average time to beat on this game is 8 hours, and we've already played a couple. So there's approximately about
Shall we enter?
6 hours left.
Now that you finish
But
your
that's
fun
if you're,
and
like,
games with Silas,
Know what you're
can
doing, so I
perhaps
don't know.
inspect the mansion.
Could be up to
You're right.
19.
Let's go.
I think shit is about to hit the fan
Let's
as we
take a
go
look
inside
inside.
here.
I'm with you.
Chapter 3, The Hawkins Mansion. Pearson Officer Bradley exposed the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to employees, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pearson Bradley manages to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me.
Oh, I could have had time to read that. I thought it was going to load. That's why I was talking really
light on?
quickly. Oh, yeah, this is... Yeah. This is the foo is kafooing. Question is, how many of the paintings in here are going to be affecting my sanity? Like they were in the warehouse.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
I don't
does
think
this
turning
tell
on a
me?
lighter is a good idea, but, you know. Reconstruction. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Go into ice wall. Do it. Oh, it's so bright. All right, detective mode. That's the mother and the child. Medicine.
What kind
on
of
food.
meat is this?
Looks like fish. Is that deep one fish? It's not a good idea to eat deep one fish.
This place is for the head of Charles Hawkins.
Okay, so they were fighting over something. The mother was probably here, but I can't track that yet. Something happened here. Okay.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Okay. Father boy was her daughter? I forget. Ah, this was where the mother was.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because it's cursed. Because it's cursed meat.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce.
Interesting.
Daydreaming again?
I'm
Working,
using my big
officer.
brain, actually.
This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Your mind.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Seen at the fire. I love his voice so much. I don't care if it's a real Boston accent or not. I love the character voice. It's fun.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
It seems like a lot of the barricading is like, I don't want to say like haphazard, but it looks like it's been done in a rush.
Was Charles
You know?
Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. Is it common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips? What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Ah, wedding photo. Can I? Excellent.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
So this is before her paintings took a darker turn. Presumably. Unless there's signs of it in this painting, which it doesn't look like there is. It looks like there's just general damage and wear and tear. Yeah, the painting looks normal. These lights are fucking weird.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Alright, into the Mind Palace we go. Creepy Mind Palace. Alright, let's have a look. That's the body.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had
Flash
a fight.
oil lamp. So called the fire.
Why?
And the what clock
Did
would
it
have stopped
stop
at the
at the
exact
time of the
time.
fire?
Yeah. There's a painting that was removed here.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
How come indeed? Is it just me or does that look like the husband? There's a green clue
Was
here.
Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Ooh, there's a
Did
score
someone
mark
escape
here.
the fire?
Oh. That is such a small clue. I almost didn't get it. Then, this shoe and the scuffle. Hello. Can I get to this, please? Oh, I have to really bend down to get to this. Okay.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
How? How did she lose her shoe? Well, genius. I presume it fell off her foot. I presume. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not a master of detective work, but presumably, her shoe fell off her foot. Maybe. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can find. Should we have a look at our journal here? Oh, I can level up. Considering where we are, the medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. In that case, maybe I should go for spot hidden. Psychology. Validate this. Sanity. Ooh. Mental trauma. Stable. Confident in your abilities and your partisan mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Ooh, this is going to change over time. So cool. James Fitzroy. Officer Bradley. Cat. Okay. St. Brandon. I don't think we found anything new. Lost Battalion. Key to the Tradesman. Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected, even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table, wife and son on the other side. The knocked over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since then, seems to have been the subject of dispute between the Hawkins couple. Smashed oil lamp. According to the police report, this lamp is the cause of the accidental fire that destroyed the mansion. However, bloodstains on the debris tell a very different story. The glass on this heavy clock is broken and the hands show 10 o'clock. It could give the time of the fire, or have nothing to do with it. Sarah's shoe. A partly burned shoe, it seems like it belonged to Sarah Hawkins. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Everything's great, apart from the cat shitting on the floor.
Blood. This lamp was thrown.
I hope this isn't
was no
Chris's blood.
accident.
So not much has changed since last time. We've gotten into the mansion. Oh, it's explaining it. There you go.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Slowed everything down, but that's okay. We'll have a quiet later stream anyway. Ooh. Is that a kid's toy or a perfume?
And the boy.